Now let's take a look at for loops with strings. Okay, so let's get a new header in here, a new text cell, title it strings. Yeah, you can always capitalize or not capitalize, up to you. Okay, so, well, you need a string in here, right? Let's give it like a variable. So any string will do. In the spirit of astronomy, I want to have a string called universe. It's kind of weird to title it universe, but hey, why not? And back in the day, they thought it was the Milky Way. And now, really, like the universe, you could even have a little more fun with it and say it's the multiverse. Maybe I'll do that. Make it a little more fun. I mean, it's multiple universes. So what I want to do now is loop through the string. And you can do that with a for loop. So before, now I know what it's going to be. It's going to go through and like show all the characters. So when you know that sometimes that's an abbreviation for characters that you might see. Okay. So for care, Char, it's actually my mom's name. Hi, Mom. Charlene. For care in universe, print the character. Okay. So go ahead and do that. Pick your own string there. Pick one that's fun for you. And then, oh, multiverse, not multi-universe. Well, it's the same idea, but it's shorthand as multiverse. I think these days, is it hyphenated? Sometimes over time, you know, the hyphens are dropped. And you can see there it prints it out one by one. So you could have a little fun with this, right? You could do like a cheer. For instance, let's say, do another one, team equals BCA, okay, for Berkeley Coding Academy. And then, you know, for, again, I don't like to care that much. I think it's kind of weird. For, I mean, I sometimes like to be specific, like character, or for letter, you know, it's letter. For letter in team, right? So again, we can pick that variable. You could use whatever you want. The point is you've got to also use it there. And let's just print it out again. And here I'll print, how about this? I'll print the letter. I'm going to print an F string. It's going to include, so F and then the quotation mark. It's going to include letter, okay, and an exclamation mark. Kind of interesting, right? So you could just write print letter and it's going to show them all, but if you want to do like a cheer, you could add an exclamation mark. And one way to do it is with an F string like that. I'm using the F strings because I want you all to get practice at them, because I think they end up being the most efficient when it comes to using multiple variables down the road. So pressing Shift Enter here, BCA. All right. And I'll show you one last little fun thing that you could do. You can like multiply strings by 3. So if I do team times 3, you'll be like, what? Can you really do that? You get it 3 times in a row, right? So in effect, I could modify this code. Okay, I'm just copy in this case. Copy and pasting code, right? There's a better way. And do the times 3 here. Because now, like, what is team times 3? Well, it's what you see above. Okay. And, you know, I think Python will interpret that correctly. Let's see, press Shift Enter. Yeah. You get the multiple BCAs. And of course, this could be extended to have a little fun, like give me a B, B, and that type of thing. Okay, so that's a little bit with loops and strings.